Facilities are one of the most easily observable elements of a college campus. Buildings, laboratories, libraries, parking lots, and athletic fields make up the spaces where students learn, study, and socialize. Creating spaces that encourage learning and are especially equipped to prepare students for careers is central to the college's facilities activity.
I think first impressions are everything. When somebody walks into a classroom or a laboratory or a common space and says, "Wow, this is amazing," that creates a very powerful and positive connection. And that space instantly becomes a very welcoming and inviting space where people want to gather, they want to interact, and they want to learn.
Technology enables us to bring history to life in a way that we could always do in the past, but now it's much easier. It's much more seamless. It's much more versatile. You can bring up music, you can bring up art, you can bring up sound bites, you can have veterans from wars, hear their voices, and in small snippets that enable students to understand history in a different way.
In our current cycle, we have a $320 million budget for new projects. Designing new facilities depends on several variables.
We collect data from a variety of sources and we analyze that data to justify a project. The types of data we collect are current and projected enrollment of students, current employment and projected employment to meet the needs of those students, and information about our existing facilities.
Additionally, new knowledge about how students learn best and what challenges may be faced by specific populations contribute to the design of facilities.
Students come to MC with many different learning styles, and faculty teach with a variety of instructional tools, so I think it's important for spaces to be able to accommodate those differences.
Student enrollment at the college is the primary driver of the college's facilities master plan. Enrollment is predicted to grow 32% over the 2013 to 2023 period. The construction of the Germantown Bioscience Education Center, which opened in 2014, was a response to growing enrollment in STEM fields. Over the next 10 years, the bioscience industry will need to fill 21,000 jobs in Montgomery County. The Rockville campus also welcomed a new science building in 2011, the Science Center, which was also rooted in local economic development needs. In the years before the building's 2009 groundbreaking, STEM enrollment increased 57% over a decade.
I've noticed that the investment into science and STEM literacy and STEM classrooms has definitely been an improvement in the overall classroom experience for me. I've seen the investment change from my first classes to my last classes experienced here.
In keeping with the one college model, MC is now working to build a math science building on the Tacoma Park Silver Spring campus. Design funding for the project is currently being sought, and planners hope to begin construction on the building by FY20. The construction of the Health Sciences building was a response to growing workforce demands in areas for which MC now offers specialized programs: diagnostic medical sonography, health information management, radiological and surgical technologies, among others. The renovation of Pavilion 3, completed in 2016, focused on the needs of high-quality humanities education. In order to encourage faculty-student interaction, the building was designed with both classrooms and offices on each floor, giving students easier access to faculty. Consolidating services is a common theme in MC facilities planning. It increases efficiencies and interactions and reduces costs. The newly purchased Central Services Building and the consolidation of student services in the Nunley Student Services Center on the Tacoma Park Silver Spring campus are two examples of consolidation of students, staff, and faculty into single buildings. The Rockville Campus Student Services Building is another facility planned around this strategic design. Scheduled to break ground in May of 2017, the building is configured to provide easy access to the most frequently visited student services functions.
It's about focus.
We don't tend to realize how much of an impact physical location and space has on just our attitude, our willingness to engage, our belief that we can actually engage in learning straight away. Teaching history can seem like it's about something that's very dry, very matter of fact, but in fact the life and soul of history especially from my perspective as a social historian, is bringing it to life in the classroom.